We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Welcome to a special edition of Kids Talk Live. I'm here in the studio with Nas and Saleem. How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Good,
and, we're going to talk
good.
a little bit of stuff about what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what's going to be coming on Kids Talk Live in the future.
Yeah.
So how you guys doing?
Good.
Doing
Blessed, like usual, doing this life.
Okay, well, let everybody know. Introduce yourself. Let everybody know what's going on with you guys.
Okay. My name is Nasir, Richard Marshall, 13 years old, about to be 14, play football. My favorite things are like playing football, playing video games, chilling, and just playing sports.
Okay, and what about you, Saleem?
Well, my name is Saleem Maurice Marshall. I like playing football. I like playing basketball. I like doing boxing. And playing video games. Pretty much my thing.
Okay, cool. We're gonna start off with you, Nas. You're a football guy.
Yeah.
And you were telling me that you also would like to be a sports broadcaster.
Yeah.
As well. So off camera, we were talking about the year you had in 2014 because you played football. You were on the squad, right?
Yeah, I was on the squad.
Let's talk about that.
I was on the East Valley Trojans. Actually, I first started playing football with the Raiders, the East Valley Raiders, and then because they didn't have enough kids, so I switched over to the Trojans. And just to say, Trojans, shout out to my Trojans, man. We didn't make it too far in the playoffs, but we did something, and we weren't the best team, but we did good. So
that's good.
Shout out to them.
And I was at one of your games, your last game, and I have to honestly say, Nas, you held your own, and I witnessed the other players being 3 times as big as you are, give you respect and shaking your hand on several plays that you eluded them on. And that to me that meant a lot to see that.
Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, football's all about respect. In any sport, it's all about respect. What you give your opponent or any player, it's always about respect and how you want them to have the same respect for you.
Okay, all right, yeah. Good. So what else you got to say about football, the team you was on, and anything coming up?
Well, on my team, we had a lot of struggles. We didn't win a lot of games. I think we're the last team to make it to the playoffs, but we had a lot of heart. We played with a lot of good teams. But we worked them. We worked them as best as we could. We might not have scored, but we worked them as hard as we can. We gave it our all. As best as we can. Okay.
So what's going up? Are you going to be playing next year?
Yes, I'm going to be playing in high school. I'm looking for high schools that want to choose me, so as best as I can.
Okay.
I'm trying to find one.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Good. So Saleem over there, let everybody know. Okay, how was your 2014 in the football squad that you was on?
Well, we did pretty good, but we lost 2 games. But those 2 games we just didn't come out strong as we should have. And then so we did have a good season. We lost the first playoffs game, double overtime by 1 touchdown.
It was crazy. I was there. It was a great game.
It was a great game.
It was really great game. Them kids, they played our hearts out. It was nice. It was nice.
And that's good to see, man. That in the future they may be talking about you guys as being brothers playing against each other in the NFL.
I hope so.
That kind of stuff, because it has happened and it's going on today.
It has.
So, Saleem, tell everybody what school you going to.
Well, next year I'm about to go to Milliken inside 6th grade, but right now I'm inside Rio Vista. I'm inside 5th grade, and
Okay. And do they have a football program, or you got to wait until you get a little high up in school?
No, actually, football is like based on like where you live. It's not like based on what school you go. Cause like you know,
okay.
like if you go like back east, cause you know we're on the West Coast, right?
Right.
They only do football where you live.
Oh,
On the
okay.
East Coast, you know,
Yeah.
East Coast is all about your school.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
totally different.
Okay.
Yeah, like down south is the same like that, and the East Coast is like that too.
Right.
It's not, but the West Coast is totally different. Like it's all
Okay.
about, like say if I, cause I said East Valley Trojans, it wasn't like something school something
Yeah,
Trojans.
yeah,
It was
okay.
just East Valley, cause we live in the East and it's the Valley,
Yeah.
East Valley.
Oh, okay. So tell everybody now, the year you had, Saleem, because you went to Vegas. How was that?
Yeah, last year.
Well, because last year, we won the championship. We only lost to one game versus the Wilshire Huskies, and we faced, we went to Las Vegas. We faced other teams, like we faced people in Texas, and
Denver, I think.
none of said Denver. It was Texas. Well, probably Denver, Texas, Denver, and San Diego.
Yeah,
and
it's
we
crazy.
and we won all of those games. And the kids were like super duper big, but we played our best and we won.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. That goes to show you that size and that type of sport doesn't really matter. Is the
All
heart.
the hard work.
Yeah, the hard work and the heart. Your heart can be just so big that you can overcome those type of obstacles. So how was that being in Vegas at that age, man?
Yeah, it was an amazing opportunity.
You know what I mean? Here I am. I'm on the porch of 60 knocking on the door, and I have yet to been to Vegas, man. So I'm looking forward to it. Yes, that's right. Yeah, I have yet to be Vegas. You know what I mean? So that's an accomplishment in itself. You know?
Yeah.
So getting back to you, Nas. So you want to take this to where you want to, exactly take your football experience and you wanting to be a broadcaster in that business.
Well, like the thing that I really thought about, cause I like sports so much, and say if I don't make, cause there's a possibility I won't become pro. Like a person, I always watch Sports Center like every night, like every time I'm about to go to bed, and I see all these guys be talking, and they see how they analyze the game more than ever. And Stephen A. Smith's like, I think. And I like watching the First Take all the time. It's like one of my favorite things to watch. It inspires me because they always debate about something that's so true. And it's Stephen A. Smith and what's that other guy's name? I forgot his name. Shoot, yeah, but it's like one of my favorite things because like they talk about like true stuff and how and they break it down so much that you gotta listen and pay attention.
Oh, okay, cool, okay. Understandable.
Oh, sorry. Skip Bayless. Yeah, Skip
Bayless.
Bayless. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, Saleem, back to you.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you see yourself doing? Like, if you had opportunity, do you want to pursue football? Because you also was telling me how well you are in basketball.
Yeah. So I would like to play basketball. If football doesn't work, it's always basketball. For college, I really don't have a favorite college basketball team, but I would just like to go to any college that would be good for me.
Oh,
for
cool.
basketball.
Okay. Good. Now, you said you're a boxer too, huh?
Well, I don't do boxing, but I like doing boxing, like training, because boxing helps us. Because boxing
helps you a
me.
lot. Helps you a lot. Helps you a lot.
It helps
Like-
you stay on your feet for football. It helps you in track. It helps you in a lot of stuff.
I don't know how those guys do it like every day. It's just so hard. I swear. Like I'm telling you, I did it with my dad. I did it with my pops, and after we did, dad had like my pops had like a bucket full of sweat. It was crazy. We were working it hard.
Yeah, it remind me of that Westbrook commercial with the kid. He goes in there and throw water on.
Oh
it.
yeah, keep on working.
Keep on working. So I might
Yeah.
have to hang out with you guys, man, and see if the old head can hang with y'all training.
Of course. Anytime.
Because you're looking at this is 3 generations sitting at this table.
True.
So that's really happening.
True,
man. That's
true.
really good, man.
Yeah.
What positions that you like to play?
Well, because when I first started off playing offensive lineman, like even though I don't look like one, because I remember when I first started playing football, I told people that I played offensive lineman. They're like, "What? You play offensive lineman?" You're not. You don't look like one.
Yeah.
But you know, that was when I first started playing. I didn't know too much, and I wasn't that good when I first started.
Right.
But once I started playing more football, and I understand, like, you know, you don't have to get the ball to be good. You know what I'm saying? So once I kept on playing and understanding the game and actually know how to play the game and know how to, like, do the game, I was like, wow, I need to work hard if I want to get this position. So, you know, I did track. I got faster. And, you know, I played when I first started, I played tight end on a different team.
Right.
And then, because, you know, before I was talking about when I switched over. And then my third year, because it's my third year playing football. I've been playing football for 3 years. And now I was a starting running back.
Wow.
Yeah. And, you know, like, running back is not, you don't, it's hard. Like, literally is really hard, because, like, you getting hit every single second. You run the ball, like, you getting tired. And you know what, with my team, like, is, you know, we didn't really pass the ball as much. We ran the ball, and, you know, we ran the ball all game long, and it was tiring. You know, trust me, like, them kids hitting you every second and everything. You run the ball.
Right.
And then tight end was a really great experience for me too, because, like, you know, I really knew it really, like, brought on my speed, because, you know, on them short routes, and it really taught me how to tight end so important, because I blocked and I caught balls. It was the best. I liked it. It was a really great experience. Two best positions I played. And I also and then my first year, when I first started playing football, I actually, defense is, I think, one of the best things when you play football, because you just hitting people. You know, you get to hit people without getting in trouble.
Yeah.
And my first year, I played nose guard.
Okay.
And I went to the All-Star game. I didn't really do anything, but, you know, the experience was just awesome. Just wearing that jersey. I think I was like number 88.
Right.
I think I was the Americans. It was just so cool. Like, you know, just experience and being with all them players that I faced, and, you know, I'm one of the players that they chose. So it was really cool.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and I'm also coming up. I'm also be going in another All-Star game. You know, because I did really get a running back and everything.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
when is that? Do you know?
I think it's January 16, 17, something like that. I know my practice starts on Monday, so yeah, that's cool.
Okay. And you gonna be what position?
Running back. I'm probably gonna. I hope I get like a few snaps. You know, I will get like, you know, a few touches, because, you know, everyone's gonna get the ball, so I'm not gonna get the ball the whole game, but I understand.
At least you get in there, and that I believe they like doing that so that everybody does get a chance, because they don't want their parents to be like, "Yo, man, what's up with that? My son ain't out there," and all that kind of stuff. But
yeah,
yeah,
a lot of parents do that.
Yeah.
And that brings another topic, like, you know, with parents, like, they always want to get the kid the ball, but, you know, the kid has to put in the work too. He can't just get the ball, and I really had to understand that, because when I first started, like, I would always, like, cry and get mad. I remember, because, like, I was, like, driving home from practice, and I was crying. I was, like, saying, man, why the coach never give me the ball? I was like, I always do so good in practice, but thing is, I gotta work at it. I wasn't working at it. Like, I didn't catch balls in practice. I didn't notice that. And, you know, I wasn't as fast as I am now. And plus, like, I just my first year playing football, and I didn't really know the game as much as I do now. Okay. And I see why. And, you know, and then my mom told me, like, in the car, you know, I have to work at it. You know, exactly. I can't do everything. Mama ain't going to do everything for you, Nasir.
Well, tell me this. The first time that you got hit, how did that feel?
It was the best thing in the world, because, like, I feel like, wow, I can hit anybody without getting in trouble. I can act like I'm a maniac out here, you know. Right. And plus, like, it's always good to get the first hit. When you get the first hit, like, you know, you feel like a loose. And if you don't get hit, you feel stiff and worried.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So when you was running the ball with the ball and you got hit, you got tackled, that's how it felt?
Yeah, it felt good. Like, I felt like, dang, come on, let's get ready to play. Let's get ready to play. Because, like, you know, it gets you loosened up. It gets you, like, you know, not too stiff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You always want to get a little hit on, you know, so you feel like that energy get pumped up. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Oh, and I also did track. Track was a big thing to help me get my speed. Like,
in what way?
In what way? Because it just pushes your body when you're running and everything and sprinting. And then because I did track for the East Valley Hawks.
Okay.
And I did the 100, the 200, and the relay too. And the 400 is really good, but it's kind of hard. I'm a sprinter, so I'm not really much of a long distance runner.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then also I think in my second year in track I broke a record for the fastest 100 time for my age. I think I was like 12 years old. For 12 years old, it was 14.1, almost to a 13. Now I run a 13.24
in the 100-yard.
In 100 meter, and then
the meter.
Yeah, and then my relay team.
Right.
We did really good. Last year we did really good from our relay team. I think our fast time was like under 1 minute, 59 seconds for a relay. I think I was second string. My friend Tariq, and then this other kid named Josh. I think he had glasses, and then and this one kid named Cole, first string. So yeah.
So maybe they 1 year they may let you run anchor. Anchor leg.
I did run anchor. It's hard because like the anchors are real fast. Like them kids are real. They run like I think like a low 13, like a 12. But I remember this one kid. He was real tall too. He was like a tall white kid. He was real tall, right? He played for the I think the Desert Heat, and I was racing him, right? And I did everything in my power to just keep up with. I was like second. I was like right behind him too. But the dude, he was just like so tall. He had like a bigger stride. Cause like when you're tall, that's why Usain Bolt so fast. Cause he got a longer stride. He takes bigger steps.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's crazy.
Yeah.
You can just tell.
Yeah. And that's what I wasn't good. I wasn't fast. I was better in long distance. And because I have long legs, I had wider stride.
Yeah.
So that's why I was able to do. I did a mile in 5 minutes flat.
Crazy.
That was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. I mean, but now we're gonna get back to your brother. So, going to school and all that. Do you like to be sports broadcaster too, or what is it that you would like to do?
Well, it's mostly just like play sports, like basketball or like football, because like broadcasting, it probably won't be my thing to do that. To do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so basketball is?
And I'm basketball. Wait, say it again.
You said basketball?
Basketball. Well, yeah, basketball is a really fun sport because I played basketball when I was like 6 or like 7. Because I played basketball mostly when I was a kid.
Okay.
Little.
When you were little, what's little?
Oh yeah, in football, I played O-line. And I play defensive line. Defensive line is like really fun because when you hit somebody, it just gets your adrenaline up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you pumped. I'm telling you, like once you get that first hit, when you like get that like first collision, like it just gets you pumped up. You just want to like play harder and harder. It's just it's the best. It's the best.
Yeah.
So Saleem, next year you're gonna be they're gonna have you more or less in the backfield on the offense, like running back.
Well, yeah. Well, if I work at it, that's why I'm doing boxing. That's why my dad keeps on telling me to work out every single day, and that's why I just have to work for it. That's the same thing my mom said.
Trust me, like in football, they ain't gonna give you it too easy. You're not just gonna give it to you. Like well, sometimes you might be like gifted, but I wasn't gifted, talented. I had to work at it.
Yeah.
Everyone had to work at it. Some people have to work it, but some people just giftedly fast. Some people just giftedly good. You know what I'm saying?
And my coaches already expect me to be on the O-line because I'm big, I'm strong, and I'm like fast for being on the offensive line. And that's why I want to play linebacker because I'm big, and that's why I'm doing boxing because I need to be quicker on my feet, and that's why I'm doing running back.
Oh, okay, good. That's what's up, man. Because what this is doing for you guys is building your stamina up.
Yeah.
And being able to take these because football is a rough sport.
Yeah, like it takes a lot of energy. You gotta be really up to it, and you always gotta keeping your butt because you're running plays like every I think like 10 seconds. And it depends if you go like in the no huddle, but you gotta be up tempo. It depends how you play the game, how you play football. Your team plays football, but yeah, like you have to be really in shape when you gotta play football. But but it depends what position you play. You have to make it work. Like say if you're offensive lineman, you gotta be big and strong. You can't be like little. And
exactly.
And guess what? And and they put them big guys on the line so they can block, and they put the big guys or you can tackle, and they put the fast guys that are not too big. They put them in as receivers or something like that. And then the big thick dudes are like big and kind of tall, not that tall. They put them as running backs, and then tall like big kids. They put them as quarterbacks or tight ends.
Well, and also they teach you how to keep your head on a swivel.
They do. Trust me.
And why do they teach you to keep your head on a swivel?
So, cause you don't know, them dudes be flying at you fast like lightning. They'll lit you up. I'm telling you, cause I've been hit a lot of times, and trust me, like I get stingers in my arms. I think one time I hurt my wrist cause I was trying to stiff arm somebody, and then I think fingers. It happens. It's football for you.
Yeah.
And my first time, I was with the Raiders. I played a cornerback and middle linebacker. It was hard for me since I sprained my ankle. And I was out for most of the season. Yeah. And that's why my team lost most of the games. And it was just hard because my coaches were not consistent like the coaches right now. Because my coaches, the only thing that worked about was running.
Yeah, you told me that.
Like doing laps, like doing suicides, doing wind sprints, all the time. But they never actually focused on plays.
Yeah, that's the problem. Sometimes with like coaches, they don't know how to coach.
Yeah, but but with the Trojans, they make you run. But they mostly focus about your playing, you have to do all that other stuff.
Yeah, I gave you technique.
Yeah,
okay.
Technique.
And I want to touch on what Saleem said when he sprained his ankle. So the leagues that you're in, do they, do they tape you guys up, or do they leave it up to you to get taped up and stuff like that?
They leave it up to us, because like we're not like in high school yet. We're not that position. We're in Pop Warner, so Pop Warner teams, they leave it up to us. Like it's up to you if you want to play or not.
Yeah. So in football, I sprained my leg because I was running the ball just for practice, and there was like a bunch of for practice. Everybody was just like leaning on my leg and my leg bent, and I just wasn't walking straight. And I told my mom, I'm like, let's go to the hospital, and it just happened.
Right.
It just sucked because I love playing for the Raiders, but we just didn't have a good team. That's the only thing that was bad.
But what was it about the Raiders that you liked so much?
Well, because we had a good team. It was just our coaching wasn't good. We have fast players.
We're gonna go to a commercial, and then when we